right. Really strong top laner right now. He has a lot of poke and just late game, of course, Unstoppable Force is just going to be picking out the ADCs. Nunu and Swain going to be going out for Throw So Much. Nunu is really good at objective control, obviously, with Consume. And Swain is a pretty good flex pick between mid and support, I'd say. Less so mid, but yeah. Jarvan and Aphelios are going to be going out for the side of 200 years. Jarvan, a classic one. Cataclysm is a very strong ability right now. And Aphelios has been seeing a little bit of play recently with a lot of like aggressive hook champions like Thresh. Of course, 200 years just doing so much damage. And Nasus, a pretty interesting one from Throw So Much, but I can only assume that means there's like a Nasus player on the side of 200 years. So that would be my explanation for Nasus. The Galio instant picked for 200 years. Really strong mid lane right now. I wonder if he will be going the Predator build that I've been harping about, where you go Predator and Shurelia's, go a lot of CDR. So you just become Rammus Q basically while you're Wing. Kai'Sa, also really strong ADC right now. She has a lot of, I want to say like survivability as, okay. Nautilus is also fine here, so Kai'Sa can proc off her passive. And Nautilus obviously just really strong top laner at the moment. Or not top laner, has support at the moment. Uh-oh. Darius is going to be taken here. I don't really like Darius just because he becomes very linear late game, which obviously means easy to play around. Udyr is a different story though. Udyr is just so fast and he just beats up people up with the ultimate. Now we have the set pick. I've seen a lot of sets set in mid recently. So this could be a flex pick between top and mid. Of course jungle, but I don't know much about the jungle flex. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Especially with Stridebreaker, Darius has become a lot, and Ghost, Darius has become a lot sticky, especially in the late game, just because of Stridebreaker is slow in AoE. Moving on to the bans, we're gonna have a double ADC ban for the side of Throw So Much. Xayah and Misfortune. Xayah lacking a little bit in the solo queue, but I know in fives she's pretty strong. Oh, they're gonna be banning Rammus, it looks like, on the side of 200 years. Rammus got nerfed. He's still not bad, but it is kind of interesting that they banned Rammus when they picked like Galio and Udyr and Darius and all that. Or maybe the Darius makes a little bit of sense, but the Sejuani ban makes sense. Very strong jungler, very good at controlling the map with her ganks. I'd say her ganks are very, very strong, just in general. But we're actually going to see a Vi pick here. Vi is very interesting. She doesn't provide a lot for the team, except for maybe picking out one guy. And she's not incredibly tanky by herself. So... But she's an excellent duelist, so she'll just one-shot anyone or any of those squishies, as we'll be seeing Seraphine and Sona in the bot lane. Seraphine just obviously the most broken, one of the most broken champions of the game right now. Encore is just very, very strong, and it looks like we're gonna get we're gonna get the champion she was before the rework, Sona, with her as well. I do believe that's actually a Sona player. That's why they're picking the Sona here. And the last pick's going to be a Nico here. So it looks like it's going to be just a classic Nico mid. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Set top, Vi jungle, Kai'Sa, Null spotlight. Um, yeah. Sorry, I was informing them that you were the TRV SHT person. uh, I guess you could say that. Um, so this is actually pretty interesting top lane matchup. As long as Set doesn't get too fancy with the Darius and just gets to Stridebreaker later in the game, I think he'll be much more useful. Especially just for peeling off the Darius, the Galio, the Udyr for Kaisa. The little issue is definitely going to be Seraphine Sona. Obviously, Encore, they don't really have an answer to Seraphine except for maybe the Not ult and the Vi ult. But other than that, Seraphine's going to be a no, I almost swore. Sorry. Really hard to get to, especially with Galio and of course Sona just on the sideline. Gotta keep it PG. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I don't know what we'll see from Sona. We'll probably just be seeing a double Groomstone build here from both champions. Maybe we'll see something spicy from Sona. Maybe we'll see like Mandate or some full AP build, but I don't have my hopes for it just yet. But this is actually a pretty good game for Galio to be going the speedy build that I've been harping on a lot. It's very funny and it's not bad, especially when when you already have two supports. It's just an excellent work of peel. Hopefully. um, we haven't really talked about Nika. You don't really see Nika a lot in higher up gameplay. I think it's just because she's also pretty linear. You have to EQ. Can't really miss that. Picking Nico into the Galio is also pretty interesting. Galio just known to eat magic damage for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm interested to see how it will work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pop Blossom. She won't be able to use this. Well, you can't really use Pop Blossom as a offensive ult anyways. You really have to use it defensively, which is I think their only like the only good part about Nico right here is that it's really good peel against Udyr, Darius, and Galio uh, for the team to back up on. But other than that, Nico kind of doesn't have too much going on for herself here, um, especially with uh, everything just revolves around Seraphine and Sona, and I hate it so much. But yeah, it is what it is. In the end, you just have to pick the most broken things, I guess. Mm-hmm. It is definitely gonna get a little tricky for 200 years bot lane. If early game they get hit by the Nautilus or too many Nautilus hooks. But I think later once they have items and Greenstone, it won't really matter. It'll be like the Nautilus hooks didn't even exist. Also, your mic is leaking sound. Wonderful indeed. All right. Uh, talk a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, Nico Galio. I don't really know who wins this, and I don't really see what's his name? Vi too much in the jungle. Pretty untraditional. Her clear speed's okay. Her ganks are. She's just a moderate champion compared to, I don't know, like a certain Udyr or like Elise or Olaf. A lot of champions just do what she does a lot better. That's a lot of champions in this game. We have 40 seconds on the clock for the load-in, and we will be going into that hopefully soon. I can't stall anymore. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're chilling. So hopefully my mic should be a little bit better. And maybe?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
actually, I have a little more to talk about.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna do a sound check from stream, but you know.
But I was gonna say Galio ult doesn't have a lot of pressure as it would be or would have here because he doesn't really have anyone to ult off. Maybe the Darius, but or the Udyr if he just like runs in. But there's no champion with like a dash on their.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a little bit
I
hard
guess
for them to engage here, and we are getting dropped into the game. So hopefully we'll have this up really soon.
We'll now be in the game.
Yeah.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Okay.
Cannot wait. I actually cannot wait.
This should shape up to be a good one. All right, we have the loading screen on the page. I just got to make sure I'm staring at it the whole time so it doesn't freeze up on stream. All right, we're on the map. Let's go.
Yeah, just wait for everyone to finally load in. Oh, it's okay. Here
Get us
we
a
go.
little
Now
bit
we're
zoomed
loading
out
in.
here and put up some items. And what else is there? Timers? Yeah, we got them all.
Sick. Okay, we can talk about runes.
Wow.
Nothing too out of the ordinary here, like some of the couple games we've been seeing, which is nice to see, I guess. I think my only really weird complaint this game would probably be Set's Conqueror. I understand Darius going Conqueror this game because Darius forgot items. That is awful.
Well,
but I understand Darius taking Conquer because like he can't really take anything else. But if you're a champion like Set, you have a lot of different options, and before I get
a little bit of an invade
yeah, we have
here.
a little bit of an invade. Oh, I guess they're doing a handshake. Oh, they might get.
They're walking in. The hook goes down.
In here. The 4-man Galio W is gonna come to the Seraphine damage. Oh my god, it's just tremendous. The beat drop double E is so much damage, and the Udyr is gonna be getting a final kill there. So 1 for 1. Darius or oh no, that was a 2 for 2.
2 for 2, yeah.
2 for 2 going onto the Darius and the Udyr and the Nico and the Nautilus. Really unfortunate for that Nautilus, and it's really, really good for the side of 200 years.
They're able to buy into a couple extra.
First back, he's actually going to ditch the potion, so he's actually really 5-head for this. He's going to be taking the D-Blade and the Longsword instead. Unfortunately, we don't have the technology to replay.
I wish.
But Nal's gonna pick up himself up. Wow! Nal's gonna pick up a cloth armor into the double mage lane.
A little bit questionable.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least.
Know what? Maybe he's just expecting a gank early.
maybe he is. Oh, the Dark's gonna be ghosting in here. The ranged auto is gonna be coming through. He can't even really get this kill, can he? No, he can't. He's
Just
still
going for
level
that
1.
extended trade,
Definitely,
but
yeah, definitely should have waited a little bit earlier. The ghost was a little bit wasteful, we'll say it. I'm surprised only Galio and Udyr flashed in that fight, not even Darius flashed. Very, very, not greedy, but maybe. No, well, I don't know, safe. Safe is the word I'm looking for. Fumbling today. Yeah, other than that, runes are pretty standard this game. I would expect to see the Guardian Seraphine even as a ADC, as an ADC with quotes, but we're gonna get a standard clear, even though it's a little bit wonky in the early game. So these junglers are gonna be a tiny bit late, but obviously not Udyr. He has cleared it 6 camps in the time it took Vi to get to her 4th. That's just a champion right there. Holy. And he's moving on to the Scuttle Crab already. Vi is still slowly taking that red buff, it seems. As she's going to miss out on the Scuttle probably. Yeah, it's gonna be pathing up topside, so it's just not enough time for Vi to get there.
Udyr
Oh, the Nico's gonna be
showing
landing
up.
I forgot the roots. Udyr's gonna be running in though with Bear stance. Oh, I guess we're not gonna. Oh, he's just gonna go for the double crab.
Yeah.
6 camp clearing and double crab faster than Vi goes onto her 5th. That is just fair.
I think that clear speed, you know, with Vi being like a relatively early game jungler, getting those ganks down early, it's gonna be a little bit rough on the side for Vi.
Definitely.
Saw it a little bit of a detriment. Udyr's already in her jungle, just checking everything out.
He's going to be looking for a gank down here, but I would expect TSM to know this is happening right now. Yes, there he goes. Nal's going to be just hooking away. Very easy to disengage. Only issue about Udyr, he just has nothing.
He'll just run at them, and then everybody else will run away.
The best cross country. Oh, Nico did quite a bit of damage to this Galio, actually. Not even the magic shield from the shield of whatever it's called can.
But guess who's back? Udyr's back.
Hi, George.
One quick thing: is there game audio?
Yeah.
I don't think I hear anything then. I don't know. Let me listen to it again. Maybe I'm.
Can we get a one in chat if you can hear it? Anyways, a little short trade coming in. Today is actually gonna be bonky this Darius quite a bit. The minions are not gonna be the flash to level up. Oh my god, the Q.
Ooh.
The clutch level up and the heal is just gonna save Darius by the what's the term with the neck thing? The skin of something of his neck.
The skin of your neck, yeah. Or the skin of your teeth.
Skin of your teeth. That's skin of your teeth. What's the other one with the neck?
You expect me to know? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're back in it again.
Darius is gonna cleave through that set. That's gonna be last stand for you. That was a lot of damage coming from him. A really easy dragon for 200 years, it seems, as they've just shoved in the wave, and TSM has to pick it up there. But, they're going to get discovered just a hair late, and going to get out pretty scot-free. Okay, this is pretty standard. Nico's going to be going Proto Belt most likely here. Oh, Pop-Off's actually coming out onto the Galio. He's going to be trying to use this Justice Punch out, but it is
not quite in tower range for Nico there.
Nico is barely going to get this kill. Can she actually pick it up with the blue?
Flash away.
The Galio's going to be flashing away. Oh, we're going to get a little comfortable there as the third auto is going to be the last little bit of damage Nico needs to get the kill. Galio getting way too comfortable there for a second. Very unfortunate.
Got a little bit scared there, having you say Nico needs.
Wait, quick interruption.
Yes.
There is audio, but I think it's just really quiet.
Hold on, let me go see if I can't mix that while the camera's just watching Nautilus and Vaughn.
That's sick. Okay, Kaisa going a very, very strange start here. She's buying a serrated dirk and longsword. So this could mean two things. Set's gonna be using his showstopper to get out of this gank here, and the Udyr's gonna be brought very, very low.
Udyr's gonna get out though. There's nobody there to follow
You
up
gotta,
with
you
Set.
have to dodge that true damage, yeah. And the showstopper just allows him to just leave. Especially when you gank like that. You can't really gank like that into Udyr as a support. The support is gonna be roaming here, but they little this Galio Vi is also here to the party.
This is not looking good for Galio.
He is going to fall to the Vi. Getting by a little bit of kills, pretty good. But what I was saying, very interesting that the Nico's picking, or not the Nico, the Kai'Sa's picking up lethality here first. I wonder if it's just to get her Q passive as fast as possible. Maybe she'll go Moon Quiver later. Udyr is gonna find himself a pick here. Vi's still level 5, but the Nico's gonna be using Pop Blossom. The Udyr can't dodge this, but he's so tanky. Can they actually get this kill? The Gallows Hero's entrance is gonna be coming in, missing the Nico by a hair, and the taunt is going to get the final blow on that.
That shutdown
Udyr
gold is
living
going to be really
forever.
good for Udyr there.
Definitely. Turbo
It's just
Kemtic
gonna
is
become-
a monstrosity on that champion.
She's going to get stronger and stronger here. Vi's going to have a little bit of trouble keeping up, but she's been able to stay relevant this whole game, so.
Definitely. I just very interested by the lethality pick this early. Just looks like she's gonna chill mid for a second just to pick up that wave, but back to the Darius, I guess we go. Ooh, is that Strikebreaker? I do not remember. Don't believe it is. I believe he is going Gore Drinker.
Oh, it looks like Udyr has
wait.
invaded a little bit here.
I guess Darius. Okay, if that's Gore Drinker, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be very honest here. I might just sob if that is Gore Drinker. But yeah, we can see how. Oh, actually, Seraphine farm is quite low compared to this Kai'Sa. Looks like they just haven't been farming or harassing as much as they want to. Maybe they are harassing and they're doing it for the cost of their CS. Kind of strange though. But okay. I think I won't have a heart attack. It looks like Darius has bought a dagger, which means he is gonna go Heartbound X, which means he's gonna go Stridebreaker. All is saved. All is saved. Nico gonna opt for Lucidity Boots here. I agree with this, especially when you kind of are a little bit of the engage here.
Looks like
so
Nautilus is
you're
going to be
flashing
here for this fight.
The Hero's Punch was, or the Justice Punch was pretty good, but the Pop Blossom might just be too much damage. Ooh, that Aftershock actually gonna save him there. Ooh.
Living on just a sliver of health there.
This is why you go Magic Resist Runes.
Oh, Vi here to clean it up maybe? No.
No,
Will not
she
go
did
for
not
it.
want to. She was scared of the Udyr probably being around, which is a fair point. The Udyr is right there, but yeah. Let's see here. Oh my God, Udyr's already finished Chemtech. I didn't even notice. There you go. First mythic of the game is going to be going to the Udyr. No surprise, of course. The set is going to be ulting him into his tower. The Darius is going to get a Q off though. The Vi's battery, assault and battery is going to be popping off, but the Darius goes to just two. He just is going to zoom away at light speed at the cost of 2 ults as a bot gank is going to be happening here. Udyr, the Turbo Chemtech is going to be going in. The Smite is going to go off. This Bearson's going to go off. Through all the chains.
It is over for
You
Kai'Sa.
just can't do anything into that. As
I'm not sure if Nautilus gets out of this one.
He can't get this either.
No
The
way.
Udyr's going to pick himself up a double kill. And Darius is going to be here. He's going to be getting this hook off. The Decimate is going to go through. Set has no ult here, but he does have that grit. And Darius just walked straight into it. The flash is going to be coming out. And the ultimate is going to come out too. The Q's going to miss. The burn will not happen. I'm sorry. The potions and the set passive are just too much for the hemorrhage to deal with.
I think that top lane isn't looking good for Set though. Darius was just taking no damage while Set was just trying his best to just get out of there, you know?
Yeah, this is definitely a very hard matchup for Set as he has to go for short trades, but Darius can just pull him in again. Very awkward, definitely, for the Set. Second mythic is going to be coming out, the Groomstone. How unexpected. We did not see this one coming from the Seraphine. And I think Darius should be getting his Stridebreaker here, please. Hopefully. Oh. Oh? Oh my, thank the Lord. He is going Stridebreaker.
think um, Nico is doing surprisingly well here against Galio.
Definitely.
Even granted
Pretty
the
unexpected.
high magic resistance. She's just been able to land those shots, and Nautilus has been there a lot to assist with those trades and have a little bit more engage on that side. But it looks like they're shifting up a little bit.
Looks like they're going to be trying to get this juicy shutdown on the Darius up here. Have to be a little bit careful because we know how Darius can multi-kill pretty easily. His ult isn't up yet, but there he goes. He's just too late. He engaged a little too early and fell into the trap of TSM as they're going to get a big shutdown for the Nico onto the Darius. Or what the heck? Big Shikyu on the big shutdown on the Darius to the Nico. Yes. Okay. Bell's gonna be placed on the bot side here, and we have 3 people down there.
Yeah, that showing up top is
Kaisa,
gonna cost
yeah.
them.
Kaisa is forced to be. Look how far back she has to be. She's forced to be there, and Galio, of course, getting harassed to heck with Nico. Oof. Kaisa very. Even though she's on a pretty heavy gold lead here. Pretty hard to do anything, especially with Udyr always being bot side. Sona's going to be looking for the ult, but she can't quite get it up. I'm sorry. Sorry, Fumi. I need to look up the Sona ult. But top lane is going to be coming down here for the second tower taken of this game. I'm surprised mid hasn't been ticking quicker, especially with Nico doing pretty good into this.
Vi gets grabbed. Flashes out.
Yeah, the flash is going to be coming out. It's crescendo. All right. We'll keep that in mind.
Galio welling away at a tower.
Oh, Galio getting a little comfortable
hook
knowing
lands.
that his lane has been ganked 3 times by 3 different people, and the Pop Blossom, or not the Pop Blossom, whatever, the root is going to be applied, and he's going to have to flash out of there.
Ooh, crescendo comes out.
Does not care. Pop Blossom is going to be coming out now, and it doesn't do as much damage as she would like it to, because she has the Zhonya's first, actually.
Udyr comes walking in.
Oh, the Udyr, here he comes. The smite kill, oh, so toxic. And then Nautilus just forced to flash out as well because of this Udyr. Ooh. The Zhonya's first, not actually a bad, especially since most of their team is just so giga huge, including this
Udyr gonna walk in.
Udyr, running into this Vi gonna try to use Assault and Battery to get out, but it's just not enough. She just can't get out in time from the Phoenix stance.
They're 5-man in topside jungle. Could be a bad look for Set here if they decide to roam up.
Most definitely.
Looks like
Set
they're gonna
opting
secure Herald
Ooh.
though. Second
Yeah,
Herald of the game.
Very expected. They just got 2 pretty easy picks on the side of TSM. And it looks like Set is kind of confused with his build. He has a Vamp Scepter, but he is going Stridebreaker, it looks like. So I think he was planning to go Bork, but then just decided to go Stridebreaker for the utility. Set trying to go in here.
Does no damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Udyr for you. He's probably going to finish his Deadmans here after picking up like 3 kills. Or 3 kill participation at least. Oh, he can't. He must be like... Let me check. Shit, I forgot how to check. Never mind. We're not going to check. Because I forgot how to check.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Dragon is going to be coming up. So Set does have TP here, so staying top is okay. I would prefer he backs though, because I assume he has a lot of gold. For maybe Stridebreaker, maybe Heartbone X, who knows. But, Nico still doesn't have like a lot of damage here, so this is a pretty scary dragon for the side of TSM, especially since 4 of them don't have a mythic and 5 of them do on the side of 200 years. Yep, it's probably just going to be a very free dragon for 200 years here. 3rd dragon of the game already.
Udyr with the 2 level difference. I don't think stealing that one was even in the cards for...
Yeah. Especially with not a lot of items up their sleeve, it's going to be very difficult to look for any fight. Even the Galio has a mythic compared to this Nico.
All of that's just been assisted by, the team's so far ahead. Udyr, still a flawless game for Udyr.
and the Seraphine, but you know, Seraphine just doesn't
Uh,
count. So safe.
Udyr's had more impact so far.
Definitely, most definitely. But yeah, I mean, this game will probably the only way I could see TSM winning somehow is getting a lot of picks, a lot of them. Because Udyr in team fights isn't the greatest, even though right now it seems very scary. Uh, he is kind of a nuisance just because he's so fast and tanky, and he can burst down people pretty hard. But other than that, you know, he just runs at people, stuns them, runs away, pops an ult. All that
Yeah, I
jazz.
think it's only gonna work out for them if you know, 100 years is willing to cooperate and just completely misposition some players for maybe Vi or Nico or Kaisa to just get those picks down. I think if they can get a kill down on Udyr at the moment, he's worth an extra 600 gold, so that would probably be a at least a I don't want to say like a game changer or a game deciding kill, but like it would certainly make it more challenging for them to lose that. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Not like that.
As the stun lock just comes in, all of them using their ultimates just to one-shot that Kaisa. She just can't play the game
Nautilus
right
has
now.
to back off, and the
Terribly
crab's
before.
gonna come in. They're gonna be pushed all the way in mid lane.
Oh, Striker gonna be going on to the set. Is he gonna get solo killed here? It looks like it. Set has really no escape here. He's gonna be missing the W and the. Oh no, there's just no chance,
Ooh.
right? Oh,
He
yeah,
lives
bleed.
oh
Oh,
lives
the
by a
bleed.
sliver.
Oh no,
Nautilus
there
goes down.
the bleed. And the Nautilus is gonna be going down, of course. Oh, the Nico doing. Oh, I thought I thought the low health Nico, the clone was like one of their characters, but it was just, you know, clone.
Just a clone? Yeah. It happens to the best of us.
She's gonna be using this all battery onto the right. The guy's gonna be jumping through, but it's just they're gonna both flash for this kill. Seraphine is going to be forced to flash as well.
Uh-oh. Udyr is back.
Udyr,
Flash
here
is
he
down.
comes, the flash, the Phoenix dance. Oh no! And the
Ult
Seraphine,
coming in.
of course. The
This
Darius
is
here
not
just to
looking
make
good
things
for them.
worse. And perfect timing. The Baron is coming up. Oh, not. Oh, yeah, that is Baron.
They should
Wait,
not have been chasing those kills so far down lane.
But it seems like 200 years is actually going to opt for a recall here instead of going for the Dragon. Or the Baron, I mean. I guess cooldowns are a little too low to say anything.
I still don't think they should be that worried with Udyr being so far ahead of Vi.
Oh, yeah,
And,
definitely.
you know, Udyr's got that big 700 gold shutdown. Darius with 350. It is not looking
here
that
he comes.
great.
The Udyr is just so quick. Pop Blossom is going to be coming out. But
Oh,
no.
no.
Encore. She's going to be Zhonya's-ing...
Nautilus just watching, nothing he can do.
There's just nothing he can do. As he's going to be hit by the crescendo from Sona. There's so little they can do to the Seraphine Sona. Seraphine, in my opinion, definitely going to be a high priority ban next game. Jesus, that champion is a little overloaded. It's maybe just in the ultimate, but the fact she can abuse Groomstone is also very yikes, to say the least.
For sure. I think
Players do not understand the power. He's zooming in.
Rosa Much is gonna learn a lot from this game.
You're gonna show them some mercy.
Maybe some bans are gonna show up next round.
Yeah, this is the cool thing I like about Sona getting picked from the set showstopper, and the assault battery is going to come through from the Seraphine, but Darius is going to be here in the backline. Here comes Udyr, and Galio's going to get a 3-man taunt here. The Kai'Sa's trying to use Killer Instinct to get in, but it just won't be enough as Darius is going ham.
What a mess of a team fight.
Can you get the quadra kill here?
I don't think so.
Does not look like
Big
it.
shutdown gold there for Nico.
Definitely.
I don't think it's gonna be nearly enough though.
Yeah, no, of course not. But what I was saying before, it is pretty cool in these best of 3 games to see how the bans have changed out, how the picks will be played out again, knowing what the strengths of each team are.
That's Cloud Soul.
Obviously, I do have to give it to TSM. They have been playing fairly well as they could at least, around the bottom and middle side of their map. And then 200 Years is pretty good at picking Udyr, not gonna lie. But yeah.
That is
Udyr,
one fast caveman.
Udyr pretty Udyr pretty good band, Seraphine a pretty good band. I expect to see them next game. I expect to.
Those have got to be banned out, I think, if TSM will have a chance to turn this around next game.
Oh my god, look at him. The water walking. He's just a race car.
They're gonna start the Baron after the vision fades there.
Yep. And really no answer here. Seth does have TP and he's splitting. Oh, he's gonna be TPing actually. They are gonna be looking for this, I assume then. Nonetheless here.
They gotta try.
Pop was gonna hit 4 members of the team, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. As he's gonna be ulting them. The encore, the Crescendo just gonna one-shot, and then Null's gonna get picked out with the Darius.
Tyson and Vi just really watching from the sidelines there. Couldn't do anything.
Very little can you do. The Crescendo, or not the Crescendo, the Pop was very nice, but obviously by the looks of it, it didn't do too much damage. Just too much magic resist on the side of 200 Years. They're beefy boys, and the
Vi is gonna get caught out.
Not doing too much. Vi is getting caught out on the wrong side.
It is over for Vi.
Ooh.
I don't think there's coming back from this one.
No, sir. As Baron's gonna be picked up, and probably just a run it down mid, if I'm gonna be honest here. Unless Galio is opting to split push for this TSTP. Excuse me. And Hero's Entrance. But oh wait, I thought I saw Vi with the, or not Vi, Darius with. Oh no! I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop.
You're
talking.
okay. You're chilling. Don't worry about it. Yep, it's looking like we have a little bit of a group mid. After all, we are located in NA.
Very true. Very true.
Gonna be shoving it down mid.
Oh, the double strike breaker.
Misses the grab there.
A little off. Here comes Udyr in the middle lane. Look at that guy. He's so quick.
And he's just gonna get, well, 2 supports, so it'll be a challenge to kill.
Quite the raid boss.
Vi.
Oh, you were just 1 inch away from your base. You can't be doing that now, Vi. Oh. I mean, yeah, but look at the healing from Groomstone. Nothing you can do into this Udyr.
He lost no health there.
And doing a classic move of protect the king here with this cannon, Baron cannon, and Kaisa is gonna get it, which is obviously good.
Gallia showing Vi, but I think Vi is gonna get caught out here.
Udyr was just mid, but he somehow teleported to the top side here. He's gonna be right back at mid. Holy. The quickest champion in the West. What can we say?
Just gonna run at Kaisa, taking no damage.
And just healing as much as he had before. Right back. The blighting jewel from Nico is gonna be their last stand as the Strikebreaker is gonna come in, and the depth charge is gonna knock up this Darius, but obviously not gonna do too much as he just dooms away with his ghost. Or he didn't even ghost. Oh, he's just that fast, I guess. Oh, he's the oh, wait, no, what? He was very quick, I must say. Oh, here comes Strikebreaker onto the Kaisa. She's forced to flash away as a Seth's Showstopper is gonna be coming through, but obviously just not gonna be enough damage and engage as
the Crescendo lands.
He's gonna be one-shotting this. This is gonna be a pentakill. Pop-Pulse is gonna be coming out, and the Darius is gonna get a triple here. Can he get the penta? It's hopefully.
Vi playing too safe. I don't think Vi's gonna give it.
Will they go for it? No, they might do the fountain dive. Oh, no, they're not.
I think they just opt to end it out here. Minions are just gonna take
You're like,
over.
oh, now they're gonna go for
Buying
it.
into a
Here we go.
GA here.
And that's she bought GA like a wow, it's so toxic. So toxic.
Oh, what a way to end game 1 of this best of 3. At least keeping it a little bit entertaining for us watching here.
Definitely.
I think next game is gonna be, well, hopefully it should be a different story. This was a little bit one-sided here on the side of 200 years.
Mm-hmm. I need to. Oh, they're getting a draft soon. You might want to.
Yep, I am ready to grab that draft link because we're just rolling right into it.
Yep. There is no pauses here apparently. Here we go. Perfect. When will they give us the link?
Someday.
Someday.
Hopefully.
But yeah, what are you hoping to see in this next game?
Not Seraphine.
Very true.
Maybe not
Very
Udyr
true.
either. I think
Two very boring champions to watch. Definitely. Obviously really good, but
it'll be interesting to see how the bands look, if they're willing to, you know, give up their pride and say we can't deal with these champions on 200 years.
mhm. Draft link, please. Thank you.
Me too, dude.
If we're gonna roll, a message.
I think you're just popular.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Are you? I'm very confused.
I mean, everybody's here, right?
Should be.
Hopefully.
It's like one person's muted.
Well, it looks like they're getting the draft set up here. So we're just waiting on a link.
What the WTF is happening? Yes.
All right. It doesn't help me at all.
Oh wait, they're in pick? What? What's this? Oh, I will link you.
Why does nobody tell me things, man?
I don't know. They forgot to tell us. Okay, I message you. Here you go. Boom. Quick. They're already done with pick.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness me. Okay, it's just looking like okay.
Well, we do see
Oh, what is
Udyr
up?
banned out. We don't see Seraphine banned out though.
Wait, is it up? Do you have it up?
I do have it.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes. We
Yeah,
can do it.
we can just talk about it while we wait, and we won't have to stall at all.
You can
I'm really
stream
happy.
you can stream the the browser or the client. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Because in the client they'll be picking, right?
Yeah. But I have it up right now.
Okay,
So
sick.
feel free to talk away, dude.
Oh, right now? Okay. We're gonna see Darius again for decided 200 years. I guess a pretty solid pick for maybe. I'm very concerned why the Seraphine is back in action here, but
I was not expecting Seraphine back. I'm gonna be honest with you. They opted to get Sona out of there, which I
Yeah,
don't think was the bigger threat.
regardless of that, we're gonna see Set as another answer again, and the classic. I was just talking about this. The Thresh Ophelia is coming out from Throw So Much. Very good combo. And they are respecting it. It seems as I just noticed the Vigar. So I thought it was a Seraphine mid, but apparently it's just gonna be a Seraphine support here. That's dangerous in my opinion. Actually, the Aphelios has a lot of kill pressure here, especially with Thresh. Just landing a death sentence is going to be death for them. Trundle picked from the side of Throw So Much. Used to be a pretty good pick into tanks. I'm not really sure how it will fare into Hecarim, especially in this team. You kind of can only build it against ult against the Hecarim and the Darius maybe as the Trundle, but we'll see what happens. And Syndra obviously just a really strong mid laner right now. Really good wave control champion, really good in team fights as well, and of course her ultimate just point and click one shots all the time. And looks like we're actually having issues, so I have a little more time to talk about. Vigar is a very interesting pick. Vigar, ever since they removed the GLP, hasn't really had his moment really in the game in general. Forced to go like Ludens or Leandries, Vigar hasn't been the strongest pick recently, and especially in this 5-stack. Really only thing going for Vigar is going to be Event Horizon, trapping everyone, especially since they don't really have any cleanses or dashes. Maybe the set's Unstoppable will be enough to get out of it, but kind of it. If you trap Aphelios, he's dead. But yeah, very interesting pick. A super late game champion, obviously. But I'm interested to see how he will play it, especially into a champion like Syndra, who will just hard harass him.
Mm-hmm. I think, well, from the standpoint of how the last game went, if 200 years can get ahead, that Veigar will definitely come into his own just by virtue of being ahead and just, having that freedom to just build up those stacks and just become relevant late game. If we do get to late game,
We
fingers
should.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
I believe we should. That's where Aphelios is obviously the most comfortable. And Syndra doesn't do too horrible in it either. The Hecarim is going to be a nightmare, I would say, for the bot lane. And just in general, Hecarim is just so strong right now.
From one super strong jungler to another. From 200 years here. Wow.
Definitely. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see this Aphelios Thresh lane. I haven't seen it played yet in this tournament. So it'll be very interesting because Aphelios is a fun champion to watch, even though he's not fun to play against.
And Oliver's entire thing is on the floor now.
A lot of stuff has fallen. Okay.
Anyways, I think Rose So Much should have a much more comfortable time with a more traditional bot lane coming out here from 200 years. Seraphine, where she should be playing support. Instead of, in your face and everything. I think it should be at least a more orthodox matchup here.
I agree 100%. I do believe though, there's so much can win this bot lane. A little bit like they did last time. Maybe they'll get camped by Hecarim again. They did obviously get a little bit ganked a lot by the Udyr
I
last
mean,
time, but
Udyr was all over the map. Now,
this is true. This is
now
very
he's on a
true.
horse, so what could go wrong?
Yeah. I mean, a horse should be faster than a caveman, but who knows?
A caveman last game was really quick, so.
I am very interested. We are seeing the exact same top lanes played. Would have thought they would have switched up maybe a little bit, but I guess they're comfortable. That they're comfortable yet. Huh?
They're going back in for the grudge match up top lane, so we will see who ends out on top. If Set can get that little bit of an edge at the start, it might be a whole another game up there.
Most definitely, and of course we always have to have the most unconventional pick thrown in there, especially from 200 years. Winning with 2 unconventional picks last game. Probably just winning by pure macro alone. I mean, Sona is okay, and then Darius, of course, is a whole nother ballpark. He's pretty hit or miss champion in my opinion. And also going and 2 years again doing the same thing. They're going to go for this double unconventional pick with the Darius and the Vigar. So we'll be seeing what happens.
All right, we have 2 minutes on the clock before we're in the game. So what were your impressions? What are your predictions for this game based on that last round there in this best of 3?
20 years does have Seraphine, which can pose as an issue, but I think this time around they do have a lot of options to get onto the Seraphine. They have Ice Pillar from Trundle, they have Thresh's Death Sentence, they have Set Showstopper, they have Aphelios' Gravitum Moonlight Vigil, and they always have the Cinder Balls. So getting into Seraphine this game a lot easier than the last game had, definitely. And really, Vigar also is no mobility champion. Xayah might offer Gale Force here. Who knows? Maybe she'll go the Kraken Slayer or Shield Bow just because she needs to chip through the Trundle and the Thresh. But Throw So Much has a pretty rounded team comp, and 200 years. I think the best things they have going for them are probably just the Hecarim and the Seraphine, but other than that, everything else is kind of a cheese pick.
I definitely think well, I think their picks reflect how they're feeling a little bit after that last one with a little bit of a stomp coming out over So Much here. So I think they're confident for sure. Especially with that Darius pick working out for them last time, so they're repicking into Darius. I thought it was interesting to see TSM pick up Set after how that went top lane.
Definitely.
I think that that early invade sort of threw everything out of whack for TSM there. So we'll see how this one pans out as we get into the game and League decides that we're allowed to watch. Of course.
There should be an option for the lay to be gone on some things, especially the custom games.
Yeah. Nobody's trying to cheat this custom, dude.
Maybe they would. Who knows?
You really think so?
Perhaps.
Maybe just like a minute and a half. How about that? Not like 3, you know?
Yeah. I agree 100%. Why can't they focus on the LWSD esports? So disappointing. Dude. Here we go. Potentially the final game coming out here for the Throw So Much versus 200 years. But
we're hoping for a good one here. If
yes.
If we don't go to a third game.
All right, we're off to a good start. Darius has remembered to buy items.
He's doing so much better than last game already.
maybe we'll see again another classic 5-man invade from both sides, and it is looking like we aren't.
Looking
Both
like
teams
a
actually
little
putting
bit
up
of a more standard setup here, setting up
the
on their
5
side of the
point,
river.
the obvious 5 point just going to be here. Both teams obviously very cautious about where they're going to be going. Set is opting for ignite. Ooh, that is a TP-less throw so much they have opted for. So Set is going to be trying to just kill this Darius straight up.
Really is a grudge matchup in top lane.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm kind of concerned because if Throw So Much doesn't get ahead here early, then they just won't have map pressure and we'll have to force up objectives and towers the entire game.
Looks like we're going for a standard jungle start here, so getting some leashes in.
Mm-hmm. Classic bot lane start for both sides. The Hecarim starting the blue, pretty standard, I guess. Phase Rush Hecarim. I was talking about this last time. I like Phase Rush a little bit more. I do know the key stacks Conquer super duper fast with the Q, but you know Phase Rush is just funny. He's going at like 1,000,000 miles per hour. Darius gonna be landing a very easy Q here.
Oh, we're going in for a trade top lane already.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Top lane going in for a lot of trades already.
Yeah,
They've been punching and swinging axes up there for a little while now.
they are determined to get on each other. As the Event Horizon is coming up from the Syndra, she is forced to flash out here, and the Hecarim is gonna be ghosting, but I think Ghost is much more worth than the flash, obviously. Oh, Set is getting a little comfortable here. He's gonna be going in for this E base breaker as the W is gonna be coming up from the Set, and he loses that trade actually just because of hemorrhage. Very, very, very iffy, to say the least. Set still getting a little comfortable, even into this, or even when he's low health. The threat of Darius just running him down. I guess he's a little up, but still very scary for this Darius. As we see here, yeah, the Thresh obviously putting out a lot of pressure if they're going to be that pushed up from the side of a face breaker going to be coming out, but it's not going to quite stun. Nothing Indians there.
The miss on the hook there.
Yeah, but like I was saying, bot side they are obviously exerting a lot of pressure, but obviously we've seen this Hecarim look at him go. Oh, he's going to be going for the Skull Crab actually. I thought popped E and down.
I think So Much has learned a little bit of a at least they should be more comfortable with this bot lane setup.
Hecarim looking for another gank here. Syndra's gonna be trapped in the Event Horizon.
Ooh.
Absolutely, the combo is actually pretty smart from the side of mid lane at least.
I think we'll see that one over and over again, and if Veigar and Hecarim pick up more damage, it should be a dangerous lane for Syndra to be playing in.
Definitely. She'll have to be warding in her own jungle. Hecarim, speaking of ganks, Hecarim is going to be flanking the bot lane here, and they're just oblivious to
Seraphine
this.
walking up.
The Thresh is going to get knocked away, and he's going to be forced to flash. Can he get out? The Flay is going to come out, and the heal is going to come from the Aphelios, and Thresh is going to be living.
Bot lane is going to have Pariah as this first dragon comes up, though.
Definitely. Like I said, this Hecarim just all over the map, already looking to gank mid.
Coming back mid, oh my goodness.
But Syndra's getting a little wiser. She is going to be opting for a recall here after crashing that mid wave. Very smart from her. The beat trap is going to miss from the Seraphine, but Aphelios is going to get a nice return out there with the Severum. Yeah, really excited to see this Aphelios gameplay. I wonder what main gun combo he's going to be using. If he's going to be using the Sniper Calibrum Crescendo combo, or if he's going to use Infernum Crescendo just being obviously the best one out of all of them, but I digress. Pretty free back for 200 years here as you know, they just hard shove and get some spicy items.
Trundle on drag though.
Oh, and Hecarim is just not. It's just he does not know at all. El no sabe. He is just topside clearing his birds. But Syndrome obviously missing out on a lot here. She is up gold. Wait. Oh, I see. She's trying to get her lost chapter first. Oh,
Cutting it
iffy.
awfully close there. Good thing Trundle has smite, but going for that early drag kind of.
Speaking of close, Set is way too close to this guy's tower as Hecarim is just going to be ghosting in here. He's going to be canceling it though with his facebreaker, but obviously just not enough. Oh, the flash! The showstopper! It's going to be first blood! But that's so worth. He gets the first
amazing
blood.
Yeah, amazing job getting that first blood down, getting that that showstopper down just in time.
Pretty insane actually. And he's going to be getting an Iron Spike whip first. Oh, not bad at all. Strikingly different from the last game. Probably because last game Darius had a first blood on him as well, but let's not talk about that. I do like Trundle's build. You don't really see Trundle a lot, but when you do, he can go a lot of stuff. He can go Sunder, he can go those bruise items, tank items. Obviously, we're going to be seeing the tank items here. I see he's going to be completing bombies. It's just a matter of if it's Frostfire, Sunfire, or Turbo, because he can go all of them. But Felia's just the triple longsword tech, and the Hecarim is down here once again. But she's clearing the scuttle. Oh, he might get picked up
getting
here
into a little bit of trouble.
The charge is gonna be happening here. He has no showstopper to get out, and I think that's just a kill. Yep, there he goes. Almost bringing down the Hecarim, honestly, but obviously the Darius execute is too much damage to compete with. And here we go. Look at the Syndra doing work when the Hecarim's not there. Just pressuring off this Vigar. Susceptible to just so much damage from Syndra.
Oof.
Oh, got stunned. She could proc electrocute there. She slid in an auto, but she opted for the CS instead. Darius just chipping away this tower, already taking 2 plates. So you get when you get ganked by Hecarim though. Oh, and Trundle was taking this blue buff from the Hecarim as he was ganking the top side. This is looking like a pretty different game. Not completely different, but all
it's
lanes
stacking
very,
up
very
pretty
fast.
nicely though. It could.
Oh. Hecarim's going turbo chem tank.
Not again. It's gonna be so fast.
Yeah, I don't really. I've seen a lot of the top players go this item. I just think the bruiser ones are just a better option in a lot of different ways. I mean, Stridebreaker could even be really good because that's just going to land onto the Seraphine, a very high priority target.
Seraphine in danger.
The feathers are going to be rooting the Aphelios. Probably could have got a kill if Zaya didn't place her feathers so well. But yeah, as I was saying, Turbo Counting is a very wonky item on Hecarim in general. I mean,
the flash away.
The flash out as a Severum is going to be coming through, but ooh, that's the Occam razors. You just don't expect the flat point blank ults from Seraphine. But yeah, Turbo Chem Tank, right? Very wonky item. Don't know how I feel about it. Actually, I do. I don't like it. I just think, yeah, Stridebreaker's better. It's just very broken right now in general.
A lot of early objective control coming out from this Trundle. Really different to what we saw last game. I think this Trundle pick might work out better than the Vi pick last game.
Syndra's sitting on quite a bit of gold if Vigar could buy both the Blasting Wand and the Lost Chapter here. But she's going to opt to actually stay mid again instead of going for a recall onto the Lost Chapter or whatever.
Oh, ghosting in.
Ghost, here he comes. Oh, he's gonna cancel his showstopper. What a tremendous play!
Oh.
Is he gonna? He is. What an outplay from Set, timing that showstopper perfectly.
Pairing with that ignite, ensuring that kill. There's no getting out of that one for Hecarim.
Now, if only Hecarim had a little bit of damage up his sleeve, then he probably could have gotten that kill.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
speaking of which, Set is. Ooh, wow, okay. We get to see Vigar getting almost one shot by the Syndra ult, which I forgot the name of again. And Ignite is actually going to take his life. Oh. And just abusing the fact that Vigar is dead now, going to be plopping that Herald bot side, or mid. What the heck, bot side?
Seraphine's going to be taking advantage of that solo XP, though. We might see her come into her own. But looks like it's going to be another dragon for Bro So Much.
Quite a different game. Completely black and white from the last one. But surprisingly, incredibly well recently. Throw So Much still down 2k, not 2k, 0.2k gold, 200 gold, I guess. Probably just because the Set is pretty low on the farm. And so is the Trundle, it looks like. Even though Trundle's been taking so much objectives, Zatan's gonna land, the Flay's gonna land, the box is gonna be happening as well. Seraphine looks like she has no ult here, and the Grafton's gonna come out. They need to versus Seraphine, and here comes a Hecarim to save the day.
Trundle is also here, though, for the counter game.
Ice Pun's gonna be coming out. He's gonna be ulting this Hecarim, and
It's
here
gonna be one-on-one for the jungles.
The big Trundle, here he comes.
Caveman from last game replaced with an ice troll on the other team.
Pretty worth for Xayah there, honestly, as she picked up way more items than this Felix could ever hope for. It looks like he's going to be going for shield build this game, which is standard, I guess. Oh, he's going to go for a play here, and the flash showstopper is going to be enough to kill this Darius and get out scot-free.
Set, whole nother animal from last game. Seraphine trying to run him down. Could be risky. Really paying for that trade there. 3 levels down.
Oh my god, the minions? Oh. Very, very close. Oh, actually, I thought finished shield bow. Okay, so he is up. Never mind. A little bit more worth for the Pelios then. Oh, here comes Hecarim. Very risky 1v2 here. Oh no! She's gonna take the lantern into the event horizon.
Tragic.
Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that.
It's gonna be little mistakes like that that's gonna that could catch Throw So Much out here, and just give Rangers that little bit of an edge that they need to just scrap their way back into this one.
It is very good, however, that Vigar or Syndra is has so much farm still. Like I said, that's going to be the only thing we see from the Vigar. It is a good one, but it is just going to be the only thing we see. His event horizon disrupting the team fight super duper hard. Oh yeah, we're going to be seeing the Frostfire Gauntlet from the Trundle. Like I said, he can go a lot of this. A lot of the Bombies items, so not very surprising, but oh, Hecarim once again bot side, but he looks like he doesn't have E. I don't know why else he.
Yeah,
well,
he got spotted out.
Award. Stridebreaker duel here as they're both gonna dash away. Pretty funny to see. Syndra, don't step up too much, or the Hecarim might just run you down, as he usually does. Thresh
Those
is
junglers.
not only this, the jungler and the Thresh is gonna be here. Oh, the Trundle's gonna be using his ultimate, but the Thresh is gonna miss death sentence, and the Vigar has to flash his Ice Pillar, but it's not gonna be enough. The Trundle's gonna bluff flash, as the Thresh is gonna take it with his auto attack, with the empowered E.
Really good from Throw So Much there. Just keeping track of that Hecarim though.
Oh, the Darius getting quite a bit of damage here, and gonna walk straight into the true damage. bit, but did win the trade because Set did eat 2 tower shots and the Stride Breaker dashing through it once again. Hecarim actually scared of this Trundle now, and he's gonna be topside, hugging his top tower to make sure he doesn't get. Oh, everyone's up here apparently. Even the Seraphine, pretty good roams from the side of 200 years here. Definitely. See. ADCs still haven't finished their item yet, but that's.
Oh,
What the heck just happened?
this
Oh,
one might not go so well for Set.
No,
Taking-
he's gonna be eating a tower shot, and that's just gonna be the it for the
Seraphine
Seraphine.
takes the gold though.
But yeah, there's the Seraphine topside, I guess. As
Trundle
Zaya is
looking for this
out of
kill
frame.
though.
Can he actually get this? I believe he can. Seraphine doesn't have Encore, and he's just gonna be one-shotting. Oh, one-shotting was not the keyword I was going for, as the Seraphine and the Darius combo is just too much healing for him.
Trying to
Really,
get
it
that
must
little bit of a
have been
kill
case
out
that.
there, but not quite enough from Trundle.
Syndra's stopwatch gonna go off, it just won't matter though, as she's just gonna fall. And the Infernal Drake's probably just gonna go to 200 years here.
Trundle, I think that was a mistake hanging around top, trying to get that kill down.
If the death sentence was a little bit earlier, the smite to 9 health would be devastating for sure. But let's see here. Oh, Thresh looking for a
Thresh?
Oh,
Minion.
the minion's so unlucky as he's trapped in the event horizon and almost falls. The Trundle getting an ice pillar off, but not gonna do too much as he didn't get the knock up, and obviously they both don't do too much damage.
Hecarim.
Hecarim.
Hanging out.
Hanging out. Well, look how fast. I love.
Just smacking him a little bit and just leaving.
Looks like they're going to be going for the Herald here. All 4 of them rotating. Zaya just hard farming this entire game. Prioritizing that over objectives, I guess. Well, they took the tower. I mean, no reason that she shouldn't be mid, for example, and maybe send Vygar bot. But, let's see, 200 years respecting the throw so much. As they have an idea that they're all topside, and Zaya is actually going to be joining them here as well. They're going to be looking for a pick onto the Syndra. She's just stepping up a little too far up, and she's going to get picked up here.
Yep, she's not making it out of that one. A lantern was an option there, but I don't think that even was going to save her from the damage coming out from 200 years here. 200 years has really taken advantage of some of these mispositions, and they're definitely making this game really, really close. This is going to be the one to watch. It looks like they will be taking this Rift Herald, though, after getting that pick on Syndra.
Definitely just a free Herald because of that Syndra pick. Probably should have expected it a little bit more, but I digress, I guess. Set's gonna be the first one in the game to pick up a Grievous item, thank the Lord. Darius and the Seraphine just obviously healing so much, but I would like to see a little more Grievous. Here we go. We're getting into the bit of the game where we just kind of are
It's just
waiting.
a little bit of a Cold War. We wait for objectives to come up and we just hang out.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it, actually. I never thought about it that way, but yeah, definitely quite the stalemate. As both teams are too afraid to go for anything too risky, or else it's probably just game over. Especially TSM here, as they do have a game, their last game on the line. Maybe we talk about items. So Set has bought Executioners, and he's probably just gonna go for Bork here. Pretty standard. His Q does a lot of damage, or his Knuckle Down does a lot of damage, especially with his right fist and his left fist. I like that mechanic on Set. Very, very creative. what you have done with that rise. But boring Groomstone from Seraphine as per usual. We're gonna get a Locket from Thresh. It is okay, I guess. Hecker for the Hecker and the Darius maybe.
Oh, it looks like 200 Years has 4 people at mid, looking to maybe catch
Oh,
out.
here comes Hecker and the Flash is gonna be coming out, and the Death Sentence is gonna barely graze the Seraphine or the Hecarim, but
Dude, the Hecarim goes as fast as a Death Sentence.
yeah. Very, very quick.
Oh.
The cheese. Oh, the Flame's gonna miss from the threat. Oh, here comes the Vigar with the Event Horizon. Oh,
A
no.
lot of
And he's
damage coming
circling
out
around.
there.
He just needs one prismatic. Oh,
I don't think he's going to be able to get in there, though. He's opting for that extra little bit of farm and having Syndra recall. Hecarim caught out.
But there's just no damage to follow it up. As the Darius is going to get that hook, and the Zai's going to pick up the kill. Will Trundle fall here as well? It looks like he won't.
Seraphine taking a lot of turret damage there.
Yeah,
but I
no
think
matter,
they
she'll
are
have
just
it.
waiting for this dragon to come up. And it looks like they will be the ones to initiate it here. They do have to be worried about Trundle, but Trundle is 2 levels down.
This Vigar is so dead.
Vigar caught out. It looks like they will be heading down for this dragon, though.
Pretty fair fight now that both sides. Oh, actually, 100 or TSM has their Thresh again, but oh my god, they burst this down. It looks like they're just gonna opt for a hard push mid.
Especially with Trundle not looking too healthy and being 2 levels down on this Hecarim, I think that's
but they might have
pretty safe
overstayed
play.
on just a tiny bit as 200 Years is gonna collide back into this fight, and the Showstopper is gonna be a little bit of damage. Aphelios, 200 Years!
Oh, 4-man
He's
ult
shredding
coming out from
through
Zaya,
them.
though. Aphelios with the massive damage.
Yeah, definitely just protecting him. Completely just changed that fight around.
Hecarim looking for a little bit more damage.
Bit ambitious. I guess his E is basically just a poke tool now because he just procs phase rush and zooms out just as fast as he went in. He's basically a human projectile at this point.
Summoning the crab to make them all stay here.
And yep, that's just gonna fall completely. They need to break that before it hits tier 2, I believe. Which they could be able to do. Yep, it looks like it's just gonna crash again. Ooh!
Stopping it just in the nick of time there. Keeping this one interesting here. Ophelia is able to get all of his damage down there.
Definitely, and Ekram's still wanting more, but the Thresh is is he wising up? No, he is not. He's gonna be super picked out here as the
Event Horizon.
Obviously, he's gonna get hit straight
Oh,
into
the big shutdown.
The big shutdown for Vigar of all champions, as it's just gonna build into his Rabadons that he's building second item. The Thresh Death Sentence is gonna barely miss, but that pillar is very nice, blocking a good chunk of that escape path, but Event Horizon obviously just gonna block it away once again. And that's gonna be a Baron take, it looks like, for the side of 200 Years, knowing that the Aphelios is down and Throw So Much doesn't really have an answer to this at all, really. Oh, here comes Thresh, and now you just have to give that. There's not much you can do. They'll just get a free Baron. Darius is gonna be strike-breaking it. Oh, there's the 3-minute encore as a Showstopper is gonna come through. The 1-shot, the 2-shot. Oh, the set is turning this around pretty hard. But the Darius is gonna be getting his multi-kills going on, and the Hecarim is gonna be shredding the back line as Darius
Thresh is stuck there. Darius could be another one.
The Moonlight Vigil is gonna be going out, and they are going to get out. The Aphelios at least is gonna get out, and the Darius is still hungry for more. It looks like.
The 2 carries from last game are back again.
Darius getting a lot of gold there, especially with that, and the Hecarim just assisting him. Hecarim just able to go straight into that backline of Syndra, and I think it was Trundle, probably? Yeah, Trundle, and just bopping them both.
We'll just pretend we didn't see that.
Yeah. Anyways, We were just looking at the actual Kingdom Botside jump. Oh my. Oh no. Very embarrassing for that. Caught in 4K.
Oh my goodness.
We're just waiting for another
Probably Dragon to come up here in another minute and 15
oh,
seconds.
here comes Trundle. He is unaware
He just
of
walks
the
into the,
horizon.
oh no. From one side
Oh
of the event
god,
horizon to the
very
other.
good. Pretty good synergy. I'm not gonna lie, 200 years. Pretty good synergy between these two.
Syndra looking at coming in at the
Oh,
side
there
here.
comes the Hecker, and the Encore is gonna be coming through, and Aphelios is just gonna fall. You just had too much against him. There's too
Throw
much
so much
engaged.
was not ready for this. I think with the slow pace of the game from before, I think they just weren't ready for this big siege coming down.
Yeah.
They do have to be careful of this set though. This set has been doing really well. I don't think he will have enough.
But he's gonna get that Zaya at least. But obviously not gonna do enough as the Baron is just hacking away at that tower there. Turtle's just gonna scream at the Seraphine and one shot her. So I guess the game doesn't end quite yet, but here comes the third Infernal Soul or Soul Drake of the game, and the side of TSM just doesn't have enough bodies to really go for. Well, actually, oh wait, two of
They
them are
might
dead.
do, yeah.
They could have been up.
Throws so much though is gonna.
Oh, they're just gonna burst that down so hard, and the flame. Oh,
Darius though.
over the wall. That's so awkward, and then Trundle just has to flash out. But unfortunately, the Thresh does not have the luxury to be able to do that. Kind of weird. You can't flay champions over the wall, but you can you can Darius hook them over the wall. Very interesting, to say the least.
Seraphine, another Blastcon performance? No, we don't get it.
Oh. She learned her lesson.
Wise of the back door.
Oh, but he won't see this one. Well, oh yeah, Vigar has TP. Vigar TP's not too much. For a backdoor standpoint, at least. Grouping top side, it looks like they're gonna opt for this top tower instead of bot tower. Makes sense. They did just take a dragon, so they want to open up and create a lot of pressure here on the top side. Set is in a very, very awkward situation, but it looks like they didn't actually know he was there.
Gonna get out scot-free.
Hecker also used E, so even if they did see him, it's gonna be really hard to get to the set, especially with Showstopper still up.
I think this Darius has done a really good job of keeping himself in the game, even after that sort of early set rampage there.
Definitely, his shield's gonna be very massive as well. He's going the classic 3 health bar champion. Derek's Gargoyles is a disgusting combo. If only you could top it up with Gore Drinker, but just can't have the Seraphine. Very lucky. The Foreman Encore though is gonna be hooked into the Darius. Is he gonna get a Foreman decimate? The Zaya ultimate is gonna just slash through everyone. And the Trundle is just chopping away, but it's just not gonna be enough. As Darius is gonna pick himself up a triple kill, and Vigar is gonna be teleporting in at the nick of time to one-shot them.
Aphelios, last man standing. This is a dangerous game to play. Just hanging out with this tower.
Can 200 years pull this off?
It looks like Hackerim and Zaya are just going for base.
Oh wait, I just realized that I've been calling Aphelios 200 years, but people might not realize that because the other team is named 200 years.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, it's gonna be Moonlight Vigil. Barely gonna one shot this.
It's not gonna be enough. This could be game.
It's going to be a game. GG, well played indeed. TSM really fighting hard this one, however, in my opinion.
I think that was a much better showing from TSM. This second game at least gave them a chance to show off what they could do, at least in the early game. So, a lot of potential from them, but it is a shame that it's going to be the end of the road for them here in the 2021 Spring Invitational Playoffs for LWSD here.
Getting thrown off quite a little bit at the end there was going to be the last straw, unfortunately, as Throw So Much is going to be the victor. Not throw some. 200 years are gonna be the victors. Oh, they've left. We can't do our
Oh,
winners interview. That's
they
fine.
they don't want to talk to us.
Yeah, they hate us.
Um, we can
GG
look
anyway.
at some damage here if that's the last thing you want to do to cap this one off.
Yeah, sure. I was just gonna talk about MVP. Most definitely going to David the Pike on the Hecarim. Very insane on both of those movement speed champions. Very good at controlling the map and obviously just securing objectives. He's going to be taking the cake for this game in the end, though.
For sure. Especially that performance previous game on Udyr. That jungle is just so oppressive at all times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just taking a look at the damage here. Darius that game doing massive damage, but Set not far behind. I think Set did a much better job, especially early, not getting caught out. Wasn't at an item disadvantage for the very start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely a well fought game from both sides, but just so much more damage coming out from Hecarim when compared to Trundle there.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much damage from the Set onto the other people, obviously. Aphelios didn't really have his time to shine this match.
He only got one really good fight in there, and there wasn't enough time for him to really develop into the.
Seraphine, just a great answer to Aphelios, it looks like, as he just gets encored.
I think Seraphine landed a couple of those really good encores, so just
Yeah.
at least caught out a couple people there. I think Thresh did a relatively good job. There were a couple whiffs on those death sentences, but there were some pretty impactful ones too. And looking at Trundle from Grow So Much there, a lot of that early objective control really stalled out 200 years there. So it was in a pretty good state, but Trundle just sort of fell out of relevance there at the end, just being underleveled and underfarmed. Just couldn't really contest those objectives like they would want to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
All right. Well,
Since there's no winners interview, I think that's all I got.
yeah, don't talk with your mouth full. Anyway.
What the
don't,
heck?
don't worry about
sorry.
it. No, you're chilling. Yeah, that's probably going to be all from us tonight. You guys can join us again, I think this Saturday, the same time, 9 to 12, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably going to double check that.
Because I will actually be in California.
Yeah, it is looking at Saturday at the same time. So have a wonderful evening, everybody. This has been
a good day off tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
excellent day off tomorrow.
LWSD has their day off tomorrow. I mean, I always have a day off on Friday because I'm cool. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Okay. No need to flex. No need to flex.
All right, yeah. So this has been the 2021 Spring Invitational. This has been the first best of 3 for the playoffs, I guess. So we are well on our way with 200 years advancing. So we will see you on Saturday. Have a good evening.
Good night.